here's how you're going to make the fastest $1,000 of your life in just a few days writing Instagram stories for info sellers. First thing you need to do, you need to find the info seller that you're going to write for. Info seller. How do we find them? By Instagram Explore page. You pick a niche, let's say trading, dropshipping, consulting, SMMA coaches, fitness coaches, you get the point. You pick a niche that has a lot of coaches or mentor sellers or course sellers. When you pick a niche, you search trending words for that niche, let's say trading, and you find 50 coaches, let's say. You put all of their IG links into a Google Doc. Then when you put 50 of them, it should take like an hour or so, not more than that. You go one by one and you go to their profile, of course, and you slide into their DMs. How do you slide into their DMs? You don't write a generic AI ChatGPT written, hey, I do AI copywriting, I think I can help you, I love your stuff. No. You're going to record a Loom video. So, Loom. And if you don't like being in front of the camera, I'm sorry, but you're never going to make money. So, it's harsh, but it's the truth. You make a Loom video, 2 to 3 minutes long. You explain why they should do Instagram stories. You're going to say to them, look, I see you have, let's say, 75,000 followers. I guess, let's say you take like 40-50% of those. Let's say you say to them, I see you have 75k followers. Let's say 35,000 of them actually see your stories. Now, your stories aren't converting. You don't do anything with those 35,000 views, and you can do a lot more, and you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So how do you actually convert these 35,000 viewers on your story, if not more? You write a sequence of, let's say, 2 to 5 stories. Actually, let's stick to 4. Let's stick to 4. It's the easiest. First one is what you're doing. Like, I don't know, let's say if you're doing trading coaches, let's say you tell them, so you put a photo of your trading day or session, I don't know how that goes. Let's say you're telling your viewers how you made like, I don't know, 10k today or something, doesn't matter. Then the second story is how you shared all of that with your Discord, let's say, and everybody made money in the Discord. So the third story is how some random John from Atlanta made $3,000 just by copying your signal in Discord, or however that goes, I don't know. And the fourth story is you can do the same, just DM me the word Discord or something like that. So you explain to them why this works is because IG stories seem a lot more personal, and it's so much easier to build trust and authority with your viewers just because it still seems personal. It's not so pushy, it's not so salesy. And you tell them, like, you put some random photos in the background, like of your cat, of your car, anything like that. It really doesn't matter. It just needs to look like it was taken from a regular phone, like in the middle of the day. Let's say, so we had 35,000 people see this. Let's say only 1,000 of those DM you. So DM 1,000. I write so horrendously, I'm sorry, but you get the point. 1,000 people DM you word Discord. Let's say out of those 1,000 people that DM'd you, obviously they have a setter or something, or they can respond themselves. So you tell them, look, 1,000 people DM'd you. Let's say only 10 of those people book a call. Only 10 of them. And let's say on that call you close I don't know, let's say only 2 or 3 of them, let's say 2. If they're selling a mentorship for, let's say, $5,000, that's pretty reasonable for a one-on-one coaching. It's on the lower end. That is $10,000 made just by 4 stories. Do you see how ridiculous that is? And when you present this to them like this, in a 3-minute long video, why would they say no? They don't have to pay you instantly, but you don't ask for money instantly. Like you see how you can make $10,000 just by 4 stories. That's great, but you don't go to the end of the loan and say like PayPal me $1,000 and I will do this for you. No, you seem relaxed, you seem calm, and you say, if that's something you're interested in, I can tell you a lot more about it and the psychology of it, blah blah blah, and the process. Just shoot me a message and we'll get on a 15-minute Zoom call and I'll explain it to you. Then if you've done this correctly and you seem like a normal human being that knows what he's talking about, you don't need to know what you're talking about, you just need to seem like you know what you're talking about. And if you've done this correctly and if you've shown them how they can make more money, just if I want you to remember one thing from this video, it's show them how they can make more money, because that's why they're doing what they're doing. They are selling trading mentorships because they want to make more money, and if you show them how they can make more money, you're gonna get paid. So after this, they shoot you a message like, oh, I would like to know more, let's get on a call. So you get on a, oh, this is a phone, by the way. So let's say you get on a Zoom call. Then you get to the sales process. I'm not going to explain this to you. It's really simple. Just go on Google, type in sales call tutorial or something. It will take you through it. Then on a Zoom call, what I want you to do, don't be pushy and don't be salesy. Let them sell to themselves. And what I mean by that is you need to genuinely try to help them. If they see that you're trying to help them, they are much more likely to work with you, and they won't ask for the price. They will just accept the price, whatever you say it is. And by the way, you never say the price. You want them to ask you what the price is, then you tell. And now there's 2 ways of pricing. So pricing. There is a fix. Oh, this is not a F. Fix sum, and there is a commission. What? Commission. So the choice is now yours. If you've never written a piece of copy before, this is how you guarantee you're not a bad person. Because the chances are, if you've never written this before, even though it's really easy, you might not deliver for the first time or the first few times. You might do something wrong. You probably won't, but there is a chance that you do something wrong and you don't get them the results you promised. So if you take the fixed sum, I would say like maybe take, I don't know, $500 to $1,000 for 1 copy sequence or 2, let's say. I would say stick to 500 per one. So if you like do 2, it would be 1,000. If you do 3,000, 1.5k. So you understand how that works. But what I would suggest you even more is to do commission, and you do 5 to 10%. So 5 to 10%. And this might not seem like much, but as you said here, they made $10,000. So $10,000. Actually, you've made them $10,000, and 10% of that is simple maths, $8,000 for you just by writing 4 Instagram stories. Do you see how ridiculous that is? It's crazy. And when you seal the deal, how do you actually write those stories? Well, you go to AI. First, you need ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, you paste the link of your creator, of your info seller, of your client, and you tell him to do research. You research about his tonality, about his style of speaking, about his content, about everything. You can do this on your own if you want to be like sure, but you can do it with ChatGPT. It's not that bad really. So you do research with ChatGPT. Then the actual writing is happening inside Claude. If you don't know what Claude is, so we have one, now two. Claude. It's also an AI tool, so like this, and it's much better for writing than ChatGPT because it has a bigger vocabulary and it doesn't repeat the same things over and over again. So how do you do this? There are a few variations of Instagram story sequences. I would recommend, if you're doing this for the first time, stick with a social proof sequence. Social proof sequence. And what this is, it's basically a testimonial. It's a sequence where I think it was the one that I described. Yeah, it was the one that I described here. So when the creator shows how he helped someone do what other viewers are trying to achieve. So he showed here how John from Atlanta made $3,000. And then it could maybe be a video of John saying like, look, I made this, he helped me, blah, blah, blah. And it's the easiest because social proof builds most authority and most trust out of any content that you can possibly think of. So it is the easiest to deliver results with, and it's really easy to write. So you're going to tell Claude, write me an 4 to 5 story sequence that is going to be about a certain testimonial. Then you give it the testimonial that you get from your client. You ask him to give it to you, or you just take one that he has like in his Instagram highlights or on his testimonial YouTube channel or anything. And you tell him to use research from ChatGPT. So as you said, style of speaking, tonality, how he acts in his videos, how he holds himself, because it needs to look like the info seller himself wrote it, not you. It doesn't matter if you think something sounds good, cool, or anything. If it doesn't sound like the creator that's selling the thing, it won't convert as good. So that's basically it. You tell ChatGPT to research and do this as deeply as you can, as detailed as you can, especially if it's your first time doing this. So once you close the client, like once they pay you, or once you like settle an agreement on the commission, so after the sales call, put all your energy into delivering. Why I say this? First of all, you want to deliver results, and second of all, if you deliver once, they will ask you to do it twice or 3 times, and you will continue working with them for months and months and months, because if you're making them more money, they will want to work with you. It's that simple. And as I said before, you want to make sure that you're not a bad person and you're not scamming them. So, and how do you do it? If you agreed on a fixed sum, you need to offer a full refund if you don't get them the results you promised. That's what I tell all my students. A quick plugin, if you want to work with me, I can show you how to do this a lot easier, a lot faster. You can have my guidance one-on-one on calls and everything like that. If you want to do it, just click the link in the description. You can schedule a call and we'll have a chat about where you are right now and if you're the right fit for the program. Anyway, I always tell my students, you can be a bad person. You need to offer a full refund, full money back refund if you don't deliver the results. Or if you're doing commission, you don't have to do that, because if you don't deliver results, you're not going to have any commission. So yeah, it's that simple. Never scam people, because if you scam them once, your reputation goes downhill. Nobody's going to work with you, and karma will hit you one way or another. Trust me. Even or in business or in life, it doesn't matter. But don't be a bad person. Like, offer them a refund, and when you offer a refund, it makes you work a lot more, and you want to work as you want to deliver the best possible work you can at that time. So it puts like a good pressure on you. So yeah, that's basically it. And when you write it, you put it in a Google Doc, and you just send it to them like through DM or something. They download it, they put it on their story. If you want to make this even better, you can even tell them like what photos to put in the background, like like I said, like it has to look authentic and it has to build trust. So it has to look like it was shot from an iPhone. So yeah, you can do like that. You can tell them like what color overlays you want them to put, but it doesn't matter really. If you've done the good text itself, it should be really easy. Also, if you want to like be sure that you've done a good job, you can watch a quick YouTube tutorial on Instagram stories, or even some of my older videos. I showed how to write them step by step. So yeah, that's it. I would recommend you send as much looms as you can a day. Like, I would say at least 10 to 20 looms. It shouldn't take like more than 2 hours. And yeah, that's it.